Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel English Achieve. Today's video is not just another motivational talk. This is not the kind of video you watch for a few minutes and then forget. This is a video that asks you to take action, not just today, but every single day for the next 21 days. Why 21 days? Because research shows that your brain can create a new habit in about 3 weeks. That means, in less than 1 month, you can reprogram your mind and completely change the way you think, act, and live. But here's the truth. Change does not happen by accident. It happens through daily action, even on the days you don't feel like doing it. This challenge is not only about what you do, it's about how you think. Success begins in the mind. If your mind is full of fear, you will hesitate. If your mind is full of excuses, you will quit. But if your mind is trained to think like a winner, nothing can stop you. In this video, I will give you 10 powerful challenges to follow over the next 21 days. Each one is simple, but each one will move you one step closer to success. If you stay with me until the end, you will have a clear plan that can transform your habits, your confidence, and your life. So I want you to listen closely, take notes, and most importantly, take action. Because the next 21 days could be the turning point you've been waiting for. This could be the start of a brand new version of you. Are you ready? Let's begin. Challenge 1: Morning Mind Reset. The way you start your morning is the way you start your day, and often the way you start your life. Think about it. Every single day begins with a choice. You can either wake up and let the world control your thoughts, or you can wake up and take control of your mind before the world even has a chance. Sadly, most people do not realize this. The first thing they do in the morning is grab their phone. They check social media, messages, emails, or the news. And what happens? Within seconds, their mind is filled with other people's problems, opinions, and noise. They react to the world instead of creating their own direction. This is what I call starting your day in reaction mode. And when you start your day in reaction mode, you are already giving away your mental power. But successful people do something different. They understand that the morning is the most important time to program the mind for success. The first thoughts you think in the morning are like seeds you plant. If you plant negative seeds, you will see negative thoughts grow all day. If you plant positive and empowering seeds, you will see confidence, focus, and motivation grow. For the next 21 days, I challenge you to follow this morning mind reset ritual. The moment you wake up, before you look at your phone, before you think about your to-do list, and before you even get out of bed, sit up straight. Close your eyes. Take 10 deep, slow breaths. Inhale deeply through your nose, filling your lungs, and exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing all tension from your body. Feel your mind becoming calm and clear. After your 10 deep breaths, say these 3 powerful statements out loud. 1. Today is a new opportunity. This reminds you that no matter what happened yesterday, today is a fresh start. You are not stuck in the past. You can make new choices and move forward. 2. I am capable of achieving great things. This programs your mind to believe in your own potential. You don't need to know exactly how everything will happen. You just need to believe that you have the ability to make it happen. 3. I will control my thoughts and my actions today. This is a promise to yourself that you will not let negativity, fear, or laziness take over. You will decide how you think and what you do, instead of letting emotions control you. This entire process takes less than 5 minutes, but the impact is huge. You are telling your brain, I am in charge. You are training your mind to focus on what is possible instead of what is wrong. You are shifting from being a passive thinker to an active creator. When you practice this for 21 days, something amazing happens. You will notice that you start your mornings with more clarity. You feel lighter, more focused, and more determined. You will find yourself making better choices during the day because you started with the right mindset. Remember, success is not an accident. It is the result of small daily actions repeated consistently. And this morning mind reset is one of those small actions that will create a big change. So tomorrow morning, don't wake up and check your phone. Wake up and check your mind. Plant the right seeds, and watch how your day and your life begins to transform. Challenge to 1 hour without distraction. We live in a world that is louder than ever before. Everywhere you look, there is a screen asking for your attention. Notifications pop up every few minutes. Messages, emails, breaking news, videos all fighting for a piece of your mind. At first, it feels harmless. You tell yourself, I'll just check for a minute. But 1 minute becomes 10, then 30, and suddenly, an hour has passed before you've even done anything meaningful. The truth is, our minds have become addicted to constant noise. We are not used to silence anymore. We are not used to being alone with our thoughts. This is dangerous because success requires focus. If you cannot focus, you cannot plan. If you cannot plan, you cannot take effective action. And without action, success is impossible. That's why this second challenge is so important. For the next 21 days, I want you to spend the first hour after waking up without any digital distractions. That means no phone, no social media, no TV, no random YouTube videos, nothing that pulls you into someone else's agenda. Instead, use that first hour for activities that strengthen your mind and prepare you for the day ahead. You could spend it reading a book that inspires you, writing in a journal to clear your thoughts, planning your daily goals, or working on a personal project that matters to you. This is your time to create, not consume. In the beginning, it might feel uncomfortable. You may feel a strong urge to grab your phone just to quickly check something. Your brain will look for stimulation because it's used to constant activity. But here's what's happening. That discomfort is actually your brain going through withdrawal from distraction. And that's a good sign. It means you're breaking an old habit. After a few days, something powerful will start to happen. You will notice your thoughts becoming clearer. You will feel more in control of your mind. You will begin to think more deeply about your life and your goals. Ideas will come to you that never appeared before because your mind finally has space to breathe. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a garden. If you fill it with noise and clutter every morning, there's no room for good ideas to grow. But if you keep it clear and calm for the first hour of the day, you can plant seeds of creativity, focus, and discipline. Many successful people already do this. They call it the golden hour, the time in the morning when your mind is fresh, your energy is high, and your focus is sharp. What you do in this hour will shape the rest of your day. If you waste it on distractions, you will spend the day reacting. But if you use it wisely, you will spend the day creating. So for the next 21 days, protect your first hour like it's the most valuable time you have, because it is. The world can wait, your messages can wait, your notifications can wait, but your success cannot. Challenge 3. Rewrite your inner script. Every day, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep, your mind is speaking to you. It is not always loud. Sometimes it whispers. Sometimes it feels like background noise, but it is always there. This constant inner voice is called your inner script. It is the story you tell yourself about who you are, what you can do, and what your life means. The problem is, many people's inner scripts are full of negativity. They say things like, "I can't do this. I'm not smart enough. I always fail. I'm just unlucky." And here's the truth: your brain believes what you tell it. If your inner script is negative, you will act in ways that match that negativity. You will hesitate when you should move forward. You will quit when you should keep going. You will miss opportunities because you have already convinced yourself you can't succeed. But the good news is, you can change your inner script. You can teach your brain to speak to you with strength instead of weakness. For the next 21 days, I want you to practice replacing every negative thought with a positive, empowering one. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I will find a way." Instead of saying, "I'm not good enough," say, "I am improving every day." Instead of saying, "This is impossible," say, "This is a challenge I will overcome." At first, this might feel strange. You might even think, "But I don't believe it yet." That's okay. Think about it. You didn't believe the negative thoughts the first time you heard them either. You believed them because you heard them again and again until they felt true. The same thing will happen with positive thoughts. Repetition will make them feel real. This is not about lying to yourself. It's about choosing which voice you want to strengthen, the voice of fear or the voice of courage. Every time you replace a negative thought with a positive one, you are rewiring your brain. You are training it to look for solutions instead of problems, to believe in possibilities instead of limitations. Here's a tip. Write down your most common negative thoughts on paper. Then, next to each one, write a new, positive version. Keep this list somewhere you can see it every day on your desk, in your wallet, or even as your phone's wallpaper. That way, when the old thought appears, you can quickly replace it with the new one. Over time, something amazing will happen. You will start to notice the negative thoughts less, and the positive thoughts more. Your inner voice will become your coach instead of your critic. And when your mind believes in you, your actions will follow. You will take more chances. You will push through challenges. You will go after bigger goals because your inner script tells you that you can. Remember, success is not just about what you do. It's about what you believe while you're doing it. And your beliefs come from the words you repeat to yourself every single day. So for the next 21 days, choose your words carefully. Feed your mind with strength, and it will return that strength to you in every decision, every action, and every result. Challenge 4. Daily 20-minute learning. There is a reason why the most successful people in the world, from business leaders to athletes to inventors, never stop learning. They know that the mind is like a muscle. If you keep using it, it grows stronger. If you stop using it, it becomes weak. The truth is, if your mind is not growing, it's shrinking. You are either moving forward or falling behind. There is no standing still. The world is changing fast. New skills are needed, new opportunities appear, and new challenges arise. If you are not constantly learning, you will struggle to keep up. That's why this challenge is so powerful. For the next 21 days, I want you to dedicate at least 20 minutes every single day to learning something that moves you closer to your goals. It doesn't have to be hours of study. Just 20 focused minutes is enough to make a huge difference over time. You can read a book that teaches you something valuable. You can listen to a podcast from someone who has already achieved what you want. You can watch an educational video that improves your skills or expands your thinking. The only rule is this: it must be something that improves your skills, your knowledge, or your mindset. It cannot be mindless entertainment. Why 20 minutes? Because it is short enough that you can fit it into even the busiest schedule, but long enough to feed your brain with valuable ideas. Think about it, 20 minutes a day is over 120 hours of learning in a year. That's like taking several full courses just by using small pockets of time. At first, you might think, will 20 minutes really make a difference? The answer is yes, because success is built on small, consistent actions. You may not notice a big change after the first week, but after a month, a year, or even 5 years, you will be shocked at how much smarter, sharper, and more confident you have become. Here's the best part: when you commit to learning every day, you start to see opportunities where others see problems. You begin to connect ideas, solve challenges faster, and think in new ways. This is what sets successful people apart. It's not just what they know, it's how they think. And daily learning changes the way you think. To make this habit stick, choose your learning material in advance. Have a book ready by your bed or on your desk. Download a playlist of educational podcasts on your phone. Create a list of useful videos you want to watch. That way, when your learning time comes, you don't waste energy deciding what to do. You just start. You can do your 20 minutes in the morning to set the tone for the day, during lunch to refresh your mind, or at night to end the day with growth. The important thing is to make it a non-negotiable part of your routine. Over time, you will notice a change in your confidence. You will feel more capable because you know you are growing every day. You will be able to join deeper conversations, make better decisions, and take smarter actions. And all of this comes from a simple promise to yourself to feed your mind for at least 20 minutes a day. So for the next 21 days, make learning as normal as eating or sleeping. Because the more you learn, the more you earn, not just in money, but in wisdom, confidence, and life satisfaction. Challenge 5. Visualize your success. Your brain is an incredible machine. It is constantly taking in information, processing it, and guiding your actions, often without you realizing it. But here's something amazing. Your brain does not fully know the difference between a real experience and one you vividly imagine. The same areas of your brain light up, whether you are physically doing something or just imagining it in detail. This is why elite athletes rehearse their moves in their minds before stepping onto the field. It's why entrepreneurs picture themselves closing the deal before walking into the meeting. And it's why leaders imagine their speeches going perfectly before they step onto the stage. They are using visualization, one of the most powerful mental tools for success. For the next 21 days, I want you to do the same. Every morning, spend just 5 minutes closing your eyes and imagining yourself living your dream life. Make it as detailed as possible. Don't just see the image, feel it, hear it, and even smell it. If your dream is to run your own business, picture yourself sitting at your desk, seeing your logo on the wall, talking to your happy team, and feeling the pride of building something great. If your dream is to travel, imagine the sound of the ocean, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the taste of fresh food, and the joy in your heart. The more vivid you make it, the more your brain will start to accept it as a possible reality. And here's the magic. When your subconscious mind believes something is possible, it starts to work toward it. You'll begin noticing opportunities you ignored before. You'll start making decisions that move you closer to your vision. You'll feel more motivated because, in your mind, you've already seen yourself succeed. At first, you might feel a little silly sitting there with your eyes closed, imagining something that hasn't happened yet. But remember, this is not daydreaming for fun. This is mental training. Just like an athlete trains their body with physical exercises, you are training your brain to focus on your goals and believe they are within reach. To make visualization work even better, combine it with emotion. Don't just picture the scene, feel the happiness, excitement, and gratitude as if it's happening right now. Emotion is the glue that makes a mental image stick in your mind. If you want, you can also write down your vision in a journal after you finish visualizing. Describe it in detail, using all your senses. This will help lock it into your memory and give you something to look back on. The key is consistency. Doing this once will not change much, but doing it every day for 21 days will reprogram your subconscious mind. Over time, your actions will naturally align with your vision, because your brain will be working to make the imagined reality a real one. So for the next 21 days, take 5 minutes each morning to see, feel, and believe your success before it happens. Because if you can picture it clearly, you can start building it in the real world. Challenge 6. The 3-goal focus. One of the biggest reasons people fail to reach their dreams is not because they lack talent, resources, or even motivation. It's because they lack focus. They try to chase too many things at the same time. One day, they're working on a business idea. The next day, they're starting a new fitness plan. Then they get distracted by a new course, a side project, or something that looks exciting at the moment. Their energy becomes scattered, and because they are moving in too many directions, they make very little progress in any of them. Think of your energy like sunlight. When sunlight is spread across a wide area, it feels warm, but it doesn't burn. But when sunlight is focused through a magnifying glass, it can create fire. Your focus works the same way. The more concentrated it is, the more powerful it becomes. That's why for the next 21 days, I want you to practice the 3-goal focus. Every single morning, before you check your phone, before you answer emails, before you let the day pull you in different directions, take a pen and paper and write down your top 3 goals. These are not random wishes. They are the 3 most important things you want to achieve in your life right now. They could be related to your health, career, relationships, personal growth, but they must be meaningful to you. Once you have your 3 goals written down, ask yourself one powerful question for each goal. What is the most important action I can take today to move closer to this goal? Not the easiest action, not the one you can do later. The most important action, the one that will actually move the needle. Then, and this is the key, do those actions first. Before you get lost in the noise of the day, before you deal with small, less important tasks, focus on the big actions that matter most. For example, if one of your goals is to write a book, your most important action might be to write 500 words before lunch. If another goal is to get fit, your most important action might be to complete a workout before checking social media. If your third goal is to grow your business, your most important action might be to reach out to 3 new potential clients. By doing the most important things first, you ensure that your day is productive, even if the rest of it gets chaotic. You also train your brain to focus on what truly matters, instead of wasting energy on things that feel urgent but are actually unimportant. The beauty of the 3-goal focus is that it gives you clarity. When you know exactly what you're aiming for and exactly what you need to do today, you remove confusion, procrastination, and decision fatigue. You stop asking, "What should I do next?" and start taking action with confidence. At the end of the day, you can look at your list and feel satisfied knowing you made real progress toward your biggest dreams. Do this for 21 days, and you'll start to notice that you're achieving more in 3 weeks than you used to achieve in 3 months. Remember, success is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things consistently. And when you focus on just 3 big goals, you give yourself the gift of direction, energy, and momentum. Challenge 7. The Gratitude Shift. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to focus on what's wrong? When something bad happens, your mind can replay it over and over. You might feel frustrated, angry, or sad. This is normal. The brain is wired to pay more attention to negative experiences because it wants to protect you from danger. But this focus on the negative can trap you in a cycle where your thoughts become dark and your energy low. Here's the problem. A negative mind cannot create a positive life. If your thoughts are always on what is missing, what is broken, or what is unfair, your actions will reflect that negativity. You will feel stuck, unhappy, and less motivated to improve your life. The good news is there is a simple but powerful way to shift your mind from negative to positive, and that is gratitude. Gratitude means appreciating what you already have, even if it feels small or ordinary. It's about seeing the good in your life, no matter how little it may seem. For the next 21 days, I want you to start a new habit. Every evening before you go to sleep, take a moment to write down 3 things you are grateful for. These don't have to be big things. In fact, the small things are often the most powerful. It could be a smile from a stranger that lifted your mood, a good meal that satisfied your hunger, or a quiet moment when you felt peace. When you write down gratitude every day, something amazing happens inside your brain. Your mind begins to look for good things instead of bad things. It starts to notice moments of kindness, success, and beauty that you might have missed before. Your thoughts become more positive, your emotions become calmer, and your motivation grows stronger. This shift in perspective can change your life. Instead of waking up feeling stressed or worried, you begin to wake up feeling hopeful and inspired. You start to see challenges as opportunities to learn rather than threats to avoid. Your relationships improve because you appreciate the people around you more. Gratitude also helps you handle difficult times. When life gets tough, it's easy to get overwhelmed. But if you have a daily practice of gratitude, you have a mental tool to remind yourself that not everything is bad. Even in hard moments, there is something to be thankful for: a lesson learned, a friend's support, or your own strength to keep going. To make this habit stick, try to write your gratitude list at the same time every night. Maybe before brushing your teeth or right after you lie down in bed. Make it a quiet moment just for yourself, away from distractions. If you want to take it a step further, you can share your gratitude with someone else. Tell a friend, write a thank you message, or simply say it out loud. Sharing gratitude spreads positive energy and deepens your sense of connection. Remember, the brain is like a filter. You choose what to focus on. When you focus on gratitude every day, you train your mind to see the world through a lens of positivity, calm, and motivation. So, for the next 21 days, write down 3 things you are grateful for every evening. Watch how this simple shift changes your thoughts, your feelings, and your life. Challenge 8. Small wins, big confidence. Many people think confidence is something you either have or don't have. They believe confidence comes when you are fully ready, prepared, or perfect. But this is not true. Confidence is not waiting for the right moment. Confidence is created through action. The more you act, even in small ways, the more your brain learns that you can handle challenges and succeed. For the next 21 days, I want you to focus on creating small wins every single day. These are not big, life-changing achievements. They are simple actions that move you forward, even if just a little. Maybe it's sending that important email you've been putting off. Maybe it's making a phone call to ask for help or to follow up on an opportunity. Maybe it's exercising for 10 minutes, even when you don't feel motivated. The key is to do at least one small thing every day that pushes you closer to your goals. These small wins add up. They build momentum, and they change the way your brain thinks about you. Instead of seeing yourself as someone who hesitates or gives up, your brain starts to believe, I am a person who takes action. I am capable of success. This is powerful because our minds are trained by what we repeatedly experience. When you prove to yourself every day that you can take action, you build what psychologists call self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to succeed. At first, these small wins might feel too small to matter. You might wonder, can one phone call or a few minutes of exercise really make a difference? The answer is yes. Success is not a sudden leap. It's a steady climb made up of many small steps. Each small win builds your confidence a little more, and before you know it, you're ready for bigger challenges. Sometimes, the hardest part is just starting. You might feel fear, doubt, or laziness. That's normal. But remember, you don't have to be perfect or ready to begin. You only need to take one small step. That first step creates movement. Movement creates momentum. And momentum leads to progress. Try to celebrate each small win, no matter how tiny it seems. Write it down in a journal, tell a friend, or simply say, "Well done," to yourself. Celebrating your progress trains your brain to enjoy success, which makes it easier to keep going. Over time, these small wins will transform your mindset. You will start to see yourself as someone who can get things done. You will stop waiting for permission or the perfect moment. You will start acting with courage and confidence. So, for the next 21 days, commit to doing at least one small thing each day that moves you forward. Keep your eyes on the progress, not perfection. Watch how your confidence grows and how your life changes, one small win at a time. Challenge 9. Remove one bad habit. Your mind is like a powerful computer, but even the best computer can slow down if it is filled with unnecessary programs or bad files. In the same way, your brain cannot be fully reprogrammed for success if it is still running habits that hold you back. These habits might seem small or harmless at first, but over time, they drain your energy, distract your focus, and weaken your confidence. For the next 21 days, I challenge you to choose one bad habit to remove from your life. This could be procrastination, putting things off until later, and then feeling stressed when deadlines come. It could be negative self-talk, the habit of criticizing yourself or expecting failure before even trying. It might be unhealthy eating that makes you feel tired or lazy, or spending too many hours scrolling social media without purpose. Whatever habit you choose, here is the important part. Every time you feel the urge to do that habit, stop yourself. Pause and remind yourself of the new identity you want to build: a strong, focused, and successful person. Then choose a different action that supports your goals. For example, if you tend to check your phone for hours in the evening, when you notice yourself reaching for it, instead take a deep breath and walk away. Replace the habit with something better, like reading a few pages of a book, stretching your body, or writing down your thoughts. If your bad habit is negative self-talk, catch those thoughts early. When you hear yourself say, "I can't do this," stop and replace it with, "I am learning and improving every day." Removing a bad habit is not easy, and it will take effort. Your brain has been used to that habit for a long time, so it will resist change. You might feel uncomfortable, restless, or even frustrated when you try to stop. This is natural. Think of it as your brain's way of fighting to keep the old routine. But remember, every time you say no to that habit, you are training your brain to choose strength over weakness. The more you practice stopping the bad habit, the weaker it becomes. Your brain starts to build new neural pathways that support better choices. You are literally rewiring your mind to support your success. This process takes time and patience, but after 21 days you will notice the difference. You will feel more in control, more energetic, and more confident. To help yourself stay on track, write down your chosen habit and your reasons for wanting to remove it. Keep this note somewhere visible on your mirror, your desk, or your phone's wallpaper. When the urge hits, read it to remind yourself why you are making this change. Also, be kind to yourself. Breaking a habit is a process, not a single event. If you slip up, don't get discouraged. Acknowledge it, learn from it, and recommit to your goal. Consistency over time is what matters most. So, for the next 21 days, focus on removing one bad habit. Give your mind the space it needs to grow stronger. Stop feeding weakness and start feeding strength. Your future self will thank you for this powerful step towards success. Challenge 10. End your day with intention. How you end your day has a powerful effect on how you start the next one. The moments before sleep are not just for resting your body. They are also for preparing your mind for the future. Your brain continues to work even when you are unconscious, so the thoughts and feelings you hold before bedtime can shape your dreams, your motivation, and your actions the next day. For the next 21 days, I want you to create a new habit, ending your day with intention. This means spending just 5 minutes before you go to bed to quietly reflect on your day and set a clear plan for tomorrow. This simple routine will help your subconscious mind get ready for success while you sleep. Here is how to do it. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed. You can sit on your bed, use a journal, or simply close your eyes and think. Then, ask yourself 3 important questions. 1. What did I do well today? Take a moment to celebrate your wins, no matter how big or small. Maybe you completed a task you were avoiding, stayed calm in a difficult situation, or showed kindness to someone. Recognizing your achievements trains your brain to focus on success and progress, which builds confidence and motivation. 2. What can I improve tomorrow? Reflect honestly but kindly on areas where you can do better. Did you get distracted? Did you miss an important step? Did you react with impatience? This question helps you learn from your day and grow. But remember, this is not a time for harsh judgment or blame. It is about growth and improvement. 3. What is my main goal for tomorrow? Choose one clear and important goal for the next day. This gives your mind a focus point and direction. When your brain knows what to work toward, it will find ways to help you achieve that goal through ideas, motivation, and energy. After answering these questions, spend a few minutes visualizing yourself completing your main goal. Close your eyes and imagine the steps you will take, how you will feel, and the success you will experience. Make the image as real as possible and feel the excitement, the satisfaction, and the pride of finishing what you set out to do. This visualization will send a message to your subconscious mind that success is both possible and expected. Your brain will begin to organize itself around this vision while you sleep, helping you wake up ready to take action. This simple practice can transform your nights and your days. Instead of going to bed with worries or unfinished thoughts, you will go to bed with clarity and purpose. Instead of waking up feeling lost or overwhelmed, you will wake up feeling prepared and motivated. Try to keep this habit consistent for 21 days. Make it part of your nightly routine right before brushing your teeth, after turning off your phone, or while lying in bed. The key is to do it every night without skipping. Remember, success is not only about what you do during the day, it is also about how you prepare your mind for tomorrow. Ending your day with intention will create a powerful cycle of reflection, learning, and focused action that leads to lasting success. So, for the next 21 days, take 5 minutes each night to review your day, set your goals, and visualize your success. Your future self will thank you for the focus and power you build before you even close your eyes. Final words. Your 21-day transformation. If you commit to following these 10 challenges every day for the next 21 days, you will not be the same person you are right now. You will become stronger, more focused, and more disciplined. Your confidence will grow because you will have proven to yourself that you can take control of your mind and your life. Instead of seeing problems and obstacles everywhere, your mind will begin to notice opportunities and solutions. This transformation is powerful because it rewires your brain at its core. The habits you build during these 21 days will create a new identity, the identity of someone who acts with purpose and moves steadily towards success. You will develop mental habits that help you stay calm under pressure, motivated during hard times, and excited about the future. Here at English Achieve, I have seen thousands of people take on this 21-day challenge and come out the other side as new versions of themselves. It's not magic, it's science and consistency combined. And the best part is, this is only the beginning. Once you prove to yourself that you can reprogram your mind in 21 days, you unlock a secret tool for life. You can use this same process to create any habit you want, to achieve any goal you set, and to design the life you truly desire. The power to change is always inside you, waiting for the right moment to be released. So don't wait for tomorrow, next week, or the perfect moment that may never come. The right time to start is now. Your 21 days begin the moment you decide to take action, and that moment could be this very second. Take the challenge, commit fully, and watch how your life transforms one day at a time.